Hello, Ghosties! This is Pheno, and today we're back with some more Duelyst. And after last week, we did pretty well. I think I stepped it up a little bit more than the usual. We're gonna claim our card. So I feel like I'm gonna do a lot better when I'm not doing quests. Obviously, questing is gonna continue to be a little bit of a hassle as I'm continuing to build more cards for the different decks. I don't know if I want to play Lionar, but the risk of getting something like Abyssian or Magmar terrifies me. But we gotta gamble a little bit, right? Frack on a cracker. I don't have anything great for Magmar. I don't think I have a good. I don't even think I have a Magmar deck, to be perfectly honest. All right, let's see if we have a Magmar deck. Oh. We have a really old Grow deck. Can't imagine it's all that great. Doesn't look that bad. Tiger's gotta go. I don't think anybody runs Tiger anymore. Thunderhorn, Lasher, Minotaur, and Mandrake. So Macantor Warbeast is one of the best, I think, cards still. For Magmar. I'd completely spaced there. I've seen some pretty cool cards for Magmar. What do we have for low cost? We got Healing Mystic, Natural Selection, and Ransor. Whenever your general takes damage, this minion gains that much. Very centralized around trading with your general and playing more aggressively with your general. Not really sure. I don't even know why this deck's called Grow, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it's got Grimrock, Restore 8 health to your general. Thumping Wave is pretty good. It's a good way to take down a very powerful card, and potentially trade really well. It's got a lot of flexibility. So, looking for 3 cards. I really don't know what to honestly add to a Magmar deck. If you guys have any fun Magmar deck recommendations down there, please toss it in the comment box below. Comment boxes. Yeah, throw it down there. Sarin Finality. You stun the enemy general. Your general gains +3 attack. Both players lose 3 mana. Restore 10 health to your general. It's a pretty powerful card. I have 2 of them. Juggernaut is also pretty good. Juggernaut's actually really good. What do we have? We're not currently running anything very like high damage. So let's run 3 Juggernauts. Why not? There we go. Save. Crafting. Let's disenchant any extra cards we have because why not? But yeah, I really feel like I should have a Primordial Gazer in the deck. If I don't, I don't have Primordial Gaze. Oh! Control Z! Cancel! Oh, it still took it out. Okay, well, that's a bummer. No, I didn't. Okay. Great. Maybe we cut the Ransor. No, I think overall this deck is actually quite good. Sunsteel is a fantastic card that's very hard to deal with. Thunderhorn is a fantastic card. Yeah, it's just, I think it's a good deck. I think. I'm not sure where I got it. I feel like I didn't make this deck because it seems a little bit better than anything I'd come up with personally. At least I know it, so give me a little credit, guys. So I've got some coffee, and I've got some coconut pineapple ice, and we're just gonna chill out and play some Duelyst. A lot of the mana cost in this deck is very mid-tier, which is kind of nice. We definitely don't need this. Let's dump the Flash Reincarnation for right now. There we go. So we managed to get a 3 cost, which is nice. Especially on our side of the board. So we're already going to be able to kick off to a good start. Alright, let's check the battle log. Lower the cost of all structure minions in your action bar by 1. Alright, so most likely we are up against an opponent. I don't really want to replace anything right now. I feel like both those are good options for next turn. However, Healing Mystic is less likely to get played next turn. So let's remove the Healing Mystic. I don't know how I feel about Juggernaut. Juggernaut is very powerful, especially with Flash Reincarnation. You could drop Juggernaut on turn 6, which is pretty cool. He's going to take 2 damage, but he's easily going to be able to recoup the 2 damage as long as he survives a turn. Just an all-around powerful card. Silence could hit him a little bit, but that's fine. As for what I'm trying to play around the enemies, I really don't know a lot of the cards that I play against. Like, I can predict fairly well, I think, what Vanar might be playing against me. But most other cards or factions, I'm going to struggle trying to foresee what they're up to. I do still think Vet is one of the more powerful factions in the game. But I've been power driven by Magmar a couple times. I hope the audio is better. I changed some stuff. So for the past year, I've been running and upgrading my audio. I changed some settings to see if I can make stuff sound a little bit better. So let me know down in the comment box if you guys think the audio is any better, or if you just didn't notice. I will accept did not notice as a very good answer as well. So we are going to remove that. Block this. Just to keep anything else from showing up there. We're in a good spot to begin gaining additional health. So the grow is going to rapidly get out of control if he doesn't control it, which is going to be very nice. Obviously, we're still lacking the natural selection, but as we go into a 5 mana, I think we replace the Juggernaut so we can continue to be more aggressive in the mid-time. Just see what we can make happen. Alright, so we're definitely up against a structure deck. Let's replace the Juggernaut. I really don't know what that is. I want to make sure that the guy can continue to grow. Probably not the best play. When this minion is built, start building another one on a nearby space. Alright, so we're very ill-equipped with our current deck to be able to deal with what he's got going on right now. We'll see what we can make happen. I actually find it interesting that he went for the egg. But yeah, we're gonna struggle to be able to deal with our current opponent. Does this actually work? It does actually work. Interesting. That's good to know. All right. So we definitely can't chill out. Let's replace this dude. And drop him here. He might be able to get a couple dudes to me via grow. So we're gonna run him away as well. So that's a pretty good turn for us. He can't do much. It's actually a really good turn for us because we're far enough away. He placed his things in very awkward spots. He obviously has something in his deck that is going to play off of the Exhuming Sands. I still don't fully understand what Exhuming Sand as an action does. Like at the end of the turn, does it summon one of these guys every turn? It's just one of those things that I still don't fully get. Get wrecked. That's gonna double and heal. Oh, I don't have any other golems. So I probably played that wrong. Doesn't matter. I think he's got lethal. 2, 4, 6, 8. He had lethal. If he'd played that differently. Could still have lethal, but he's going for lethal on this guy, which is... He had lethal. He definitely had lethal. So we're going to continue running away. He's got so many dervishes, though. What was that? Hmm? Oh, that's fine. Alright, so let's wreck that. And then he's got enough health. He'll still die if I start getting aggressive with him, though. All right. So if we can manage to stack up a little bit more damage this turn, he's obviously going to go for the Juggernaut. I mean, I can't blame him one bit for it. I would love to see a Thunderhorn. If we could get a Thunderhorn, we could definitely manipulate. I don't think a 3/3 kin is a Thunderhorn though. Or a battle pet. Well, that sucks. That lethal? Does he have lethal? All right. So now we start trying to push him back. So if he has anything with fly, in his deck, we lose. It is a battle pet. Perfect. So that's the question now, is can he reach me with anything in his deck? Or can we now begin the crawl toward him to be able to start removing? We can heal up 2 health, which isn't great. But we are going to be close enough to hit him if he doesn't move. So we're going to replace this dude. That's really nice. So where can I drop him to get the most value? I think we drop him We move him here. Drop him here. Hit this. Move him here. So he turned it around. I'm feeling really good right now. Even if I lose at this point, I feel like we made a lot of really good plays. I don't feel like this was a bad game at all, to be perfectly honest. Come on. He's got to do something about the Juggernaut. That would be something. All right. So he'll be able to take that out. Oh! Well played, sir. Be perfectly honest with you guys, I wasn't even paying attention to that at all. Alright, so things I liked about the deck. The Grow was a lot of fun. Things I didn't find useful in the deck. Ransor, she just, I don't know, I feel like didn't do anything for me. She has too little bit of health. Health doesn't scale. I just feel like that in itself does not play a benefit to what I'm looking for. As for other very good two-turn drops, I see a lot of people play Young Silzar. It's a good card. Comes with Rebirth. It's a very powerful minion. So we're going to swap it out for him. Other cards, I don't feel like Drogon really worked all that well. I'm going to keep him in for another match. The Claws, I still like. We didn't get a lot of benefit from the Claws, but I think that they were all right. The one thing that we could have really used that game was Silence, and or maybe some more Thumping Waves. I don't think Mandrake is that great. He could be a really low-cost, 6-cost card, but if you draw him too early, I'm going to gut the Mandrake. Thumping Wave, again, I don't think I have more than one Thumping Wave. Yeah, we only have one Thumping Wave. Gigaloth is pretty cool. I like that effect. Colossus is also a pretty good card. Just because of the fact that it gets crazy growth. Whenever this minion takes damage, deal that much damage to all nearby enemies. It's a pretty good, like, mini clear. Upper Hand, Blood Rage, Adjudicator. So there's a lot of pretty good cards. I don't know if I need Earth Sphere, to be perfectly honest. I feel like a little bit more removal could be good. Natural Selection, I guess, is a really good removal. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain too much. Deal 2 damage to all minions in a 3x3 area. Friendly minions in the area also gain +2 attack. It's a really solid skill. Erratic Raptor is pretty good, too. Free cost 5/5, but after it attacks or counterattacks, it becomes a 1/1. So it's easy to deal with. It doesn't actually have 5 health. It's good, it's not good. Earthwalker, not a bad card either, under the right circumstances. The downside is that you know that there is silence out there. Silence is lurking, just waiting to ruin fun decks like this. I really think, ideally, we would have some more Machinator, whatever the hell that is pronounced. War Beasts, in the end, I think he's what saved the day. And I think in any deck ever for Magmar, having more of these guys is going to be good. So I'm going to craft up one more because we don't need 2 right now. So let's just grab all 3. Why not? And we'll dump a Drogon for the additional. There we go. So let me know what you guys think of that shift in the deck. And again, let me know. I'd love to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on the deck, or if you guys have a much better concept for a Magmar deck, something that I could play with, have a little bit of fun. Obviously, it's a quest day. I don't think we're going to get through all of our quests. The video is we're already 27 minutes in. We've done 1 game. It's a bit of a longer faction. I think the games are just default going to take longer. We have a nice curve here. Especially being on this side. Yeah, I'm just going to dump the claws. Definitely didn't need 2 range binders. So we'll get rid of one of them. All right, so we're against a Venar, and obviously most likely a Vesper Venar based off of that first play. Could potentially not be. We don't need 2 rage binders, so let's go right on in. If we drop that, it's going to give us 2 additional mana, which is not going to really benefit us. And we see very similar effects with the rage binder. So we're just going to drop the rage binder. He has, in my opinion, the rage binder is just a better card to play, especially if you're going to burn the mana in the first place. Which is basically what that did. 1 minion becomes a 5/5. It can no longer attack. Oh, may not attack generals. Can it counterattack a general? Unless attacked. That's a bummer. It's a lot of damage to take so early on. But we're going to get aggressive. We're going to drop the Sunsteel Defender. We're going to replace Juggernaut. He's already sitting on 7 mana, which is nuts. So I know in the past you guys have said that you don't think Shivers is all that good. I don't know. I feel like under the right circumstances, Shivers could potentially be very good. As proven by the ramp up on the current character. All right, so let's replace... Let's hold on to Flash Reincarnation. Let's replace this little fella for right now. Pretty good. So I don't like that we're so on the run already. I think we definitely have potential to grab advantage again. I haven't seen a lot of people play Snow Rippler. Which it's a little interesting to see Snow Rippler. Skarzig is playing, rank 7. Well done, Skarzig. I remember playing Skarzig a couple times way back when we were potentially going to be good. So that's a terrifying play just because of the fact that he's going to be able to give them health. He didn't give them health, though. That was a... Oh, he couldn't. Interesting. Well, that was maybe a mistake. How much mana? We have 2. Not really much we can do. Battle Pet will hit the Thunderhorn, which will nuke everything. We'll see what he does now. We're on a much... Granted, he has twice my health, but we are on a much better battlefield right now. Chromatic Cold is a huge bummer with Juggernaut. You know he's got them. He already played 1. This is most likely a... I don't know what it is. It's most likely a Basilisk. What I do know is I'm going to continue to be a little skittish. So if it is a Basilisk, I don't want to play this. Let's drop the lava guy. And then end my turn. There's Grandmaster. Well played. That puts lethal around me. So Juggernaut is not useful right now. I mean, neither's him. I mean, I can't... So let's... Lava Slash that. Alright, so we did trigger the Moonlit. The next card you play this turn, if, is a minion. Okay. There's the Thunderhorn. Basilisk doesn't really scare me. Well played. So we lost. Much better player. Hands down to DMAC321. I don't know. I don't feel like I played it that awfully. That poorly? Awfully? I don't know. I feel like we've played DMAC before as well. I don't know. Positioning was off, I think, a little bit. The deck takes a little bit to ramp up, and when it's up against Silence, granted, everybody runs Silence, and obviously, from what I've read online, Grow decks really aren't viable. But for the sake of my questing, I don't know. I don't have any other like options off the top of my gaming head right now. I know we don't need this. Great. How do you guys think I did playing that one? I think it was flawless. Just flawless. No way around it. It's a flawless game. All right. Great. We'll be able to finish all our quests today. Thank you, dude. We weren't going to be able to because I don't think I was going to play another match. I don't know who half of you guys are in here. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys are watching. If you are watching and you're in the friends list, let me know who you are. Leave a comment down there. Come on. Be bashful. You guys got 1,000 wins under his belt. At least. It's terrifying. Terrifying. 1,000 wins. He's got a shiny general. All kinds of cool stuff. Brumam. Brumam. I don't know. All right. So, who do we want to replace? I know this is our opening play. Let's replace the Thunderhorn. Made 0 difference. I don't know if I don't think I want to drop him. It's a wasted effect, but I feel like... Here you go. Have 2 health. I want the minion. I want to have as much board control as I can early on to see what we can make happen. We go into next turn with 4. We can drop Grow. Whatever this dude's name is. Grimrock. We can drop Grimrock. We need to, theoretically, get a minion behind our general. Especially since he's running away. We are most likely... Oh, we're playing against one of these dudes. Uncalled for. Yeah, stay aggressive. I know it's not best practice to drop a Grow guy out in the front. But considering that we're continuing to hold the board and he hasn't ramped up on mana yet, I feel like it's a safe assumption that he's going to survive. And where he has ranged, pretty much what we do is fairly useless anyway. So now he can attack twice. Okay. So let's replace... Actually, let's drop... the Sunsteel Defender. Let's replace that. Yeah, let's drop the Sunsteel Defender and buff our attack. I don't think we're going to have to mitigate a lot of minions, but we do have cards in our hand to be able to. He's just going to keep scurrying away. If we can continue to try to box him in. I'm assuming he has a blink to get away, which is why I'm trying to keep all my guys as close to him as I can. But we need to start being able to hit him. Being able to start dealing some damage to him is what's going to allow us to... Alright, well... Not sure what the point of that was. I think we've got him on a good run. I'm going to let Mr. Panda live for the meantime. I'm going to replace Grimrock. So the reason I'm going to let Panda live is because he doesn't have a lot of Arcanist minions currently on the board. We currently have the advantage. So he's blocking his general. Makes sense. Is there any way that we could get lethal? I don't think there is. So we run him into him and him into him, and then we punch him. In the face. Woohoo! We did it! We beat a guy with 1,000 wins! I can't believe we did that. I think we played that really well. I feel pretty good about that match. I feel really good about that match. We could open up an orb, guys. All right, let's do it. Let's open up an orb. Come on. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Legendary? Nope. We did get an epic, though. All right, Fire Blazer. 5 cost 5/5 with Provoke. Stormaretha. A 6 cost 6/5 with Flying. We got a Shadow Dancer. 5 cost 4/4 Death Watch. Deal 1 damage to enemy generals and restore 1 health to yours. Dominate Will. I don't think I have all these, so that's a pretty good pull. A 7 cost. Take control of an enemy minion nearby your general. Great. You don't even give it back, so it's like a permanent. You just take them over, which is pretty cool. And for our epic, we have ourselves a Spiral Technique. Not too bad. I think we already have 8 spirals, but we might only have 2. Either way, not too shabby. So there you go. I hope I did pretty well. I hope you guys are satisfied with the plays today. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like down underneath the video. Give it a like. Why not, right? And give it a share. Why not? Let somebody out there know what you're watching. And yeah, leave a comment down there. I'd love to know you guys' recommended Magmar decks. I'd love to give them a shot here on the channel, see how I do with them. And I'd love to know your thoughts on the deck that I actually played. It's an older deck, so it doesn't have a lot of newer cards. And any edits to maybe the new deck, feel free. Yeah, thank you all very much for your continued support here on the channel. And as always, till the next video.